So I hope you got on okay with understanding the process for solving these in the notes yesterday, and were able to attempt this homework question, but I'm going to go through the solutions to it anyway. So if you did get stuck, hopefully this will clear things up before we do a few more examples in our notes. And we'll do some more practice with this today and tomorrow as well, because these are really important. They come up in a lot of different areas, particularly in coordinate geometry of the line and circle. Okay, the first thing we need to do is identify which of our equations is a curve and which one is a line. So the one with a power in it, any power on either the x or the y, is a curve, and the one with no powers is linear or straight line. So then we remember step one was to manipulate the formula and rewrite x in terms of y. So we'll have x equal to something, something, something. And what we have is we bring the y over to this side, we've got a plus y, and bring the 1 over to that side, y minus 1. And that's a really important equation. We'll call it our star equation because we use it for subbing in. The next step then is to replace x in our curve with y minus 1, with everything we have in the star equation. So my curve was x squared plus y squared equals 5, and I'm going to replace x squared with y minus 1 squared. Then I multiply out my brackets, and I get y squared minus 2y plus 1 plus y squared. I'm going to bring the 5 over at the same time, equal to 0. And I get y squared plus y squared, 2y squared minus 2y plus 1 minus 5 is minus 4, equal to 0. And because I can, I'll divide across by 2. Y squared minus 1y minus 2 equal to 0. So I multiply out my brackets and then I get a quadratic. And the next thing I need to do is to solve that quadratic. So you can solve it using any method you like. My preference when it's a nice straightforward one like this would be to factorize because we can. So two numbers that multiply to give me a minus 2 by plus 1, and add to give me a minus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 gives me minus 1. Then I solve, I get y equals 2 and y equals minus 1. So I have my two values there solved for y. So the next step then is to replace the y value here in the star equation for each of these values. So remind ourselves x is equal to y minus 1, which means that when y is equal to 2, x will be 2 minus 1. So x will be 1, and we'll have the point 1, 2, one of the points of intersection. And when y is equal to minus 1, x will be minus 1 minus 1. So x will be minus 2, negative 2, and we'll have the point minus 2 minus 1. So it's really important for the last step that we match the pairs correctly. We don't write down x equal to 1 and y equals to minus 1. This x equals 1 matches with the y equals 2. So this is our answer then. And those are the points of intersection of that line and that, it's a circle actually, that line and that circle. If we were to draw them out on the Cartesian plane on our XY diagram, those are the values we'd get. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.